Is it really true that only two countries are doubly landlocked? Yes, it's surprising but true. The two doubly landlocked countries in the world are Liechtenstein and Uzbekistan. Being doubly landlocked means that these countries are surrounded by other landlocked nations, which makes it extra challenging for them to access oceans for trade and travel. Liechtenstein, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, is quite small, but known for its stunning alpine scenery and vibrant financial services. On the other hand, Uzbekistan, located in Central Asia, boasts rich cultural heritage and historical Silk Road cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. Both countries rely heavily on their neighbors for trade routes and transport. Imagine how challenging it would be for these nations to import or export goods. Their unique geographical situation makes them fascinating examples of how location can shape a country's economy and culture. You might be shocked to learn about Franz Ferdinand's assassination. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was killed, an event that sparked World War I and changed the course of history. This assassination took place precisely 28 years after the killing of his grandfather, Emperor Maximilian of Mexico, on the same date in 1867. The two assassinations underline a fascinating connection between these historical figures and their turbulent times. Franz Ferdinand was an important royal, and his death accelerated tensions among European powers already on edge. The fallout led to widespread warfare and massive political shifts across the continent. It's intriguing to think about how one tragic event can have such far-reaching effects. Many historians argue that the war reshaped global politics for decades. In fact, the ripples of World War I can still be felt today as they help set the stage for World War II and the modern world. Isn't it fascinating to see how history intertwines in such dramatic ways, connecting generations through pivotal moments? Hard to believe, but mangosteen was banned in the US. This delicious tropical fruit, known for its sweet and tangy flavor, hails from Southeast Asia and has been enjoyed by many for centuries. The ban, which lasted for years, was due to concerns about pests that could hitch a ride on the fruit and threaten local agriculture. However, in 2007, the US lifted this ban, allowing mangosteen to finally make its mark on American shelves, specifically in select markets. Once it hit the scene, this fascinating fruit quickly captured the hearts and taste buds of fruit lovers everywhere. With its thick purple rind and juicy white segments inside, mangosteen is not only tasty, but also packed with vitamins and antioxidants. Now, anyone curious to try a slice of this tropical delight can enjoy it without worry. Have you tasted mangosteen yet? Most people don't know this, but what dangers lurked in Oz? When you think of classic films, The Wizard of Oz shines bright with its colorful characters and enchanting story. But the journey behind the scenes was far from magical. For instance, Jack Haley, who portrayed the beloved Tin Man, endured significant struggles due to his shiny green makeup, which contained copper. This visually stunning makeup not only dazzled audiences, but also led to a painful eye infection that made filming challenging for him. Meanwhile, actress Margaret Hamilton, who mesmerized viewers as the Wicked Witch, faced her own terrifying experience during a fire scene. While making a dramatic exit, the special effects went wrong, causing severe burns that could have ended her career. Thankfully, both actors exhibited remarkable resilience, and their unforgettable performances contributed to the film's timeless charm. These behind-the-scenes struggles highlight that even in a world of make-believe, the magic is fraught with challenges. The Wizard of Oz teaches us invaluable lessons about courage, friendship, and perseverance, not just for its beloved characters, but for the talented individuals who brought them to life. Did you know that hermit crabs organize housing swaps? These fascinating creatures don't produce their own shells. Instead, they borrow them from deceased snails. This unique way of life creates a remarkable cycle of resource sharing. As hermit crabs grow, they seek larger shells to accommodate their increasing size. When a crab finds a bigger shell, it sparks an incredible social phenomenon, a shell swap. Other hermit crabs gather around, ready to take advantage of the opportunity. This event involves precise timing and coordination, with each crab waiting for its turn in line. When the first crab moves into its new home, the crab that previously occupied that shell quickly shifts into the next larger one, and this chain reaction continues down the line. Imagine dozens of crabs involved in this harmonious exchange. This behavior demonstrates that even creatures considered solitary can collaborate efficiently for their mutual benefit. The hermit crab's resource-sharing strategy teaches us valuable lessons about community and cooperation, proving that great things can happen when everyone works together, don't you think? Ever thought about why you can walk to Russia? During the winter months, the Bering Strait, normally a wide stretch of water between Alaska and Russia, freezes over, creating a solid surface of ice. This unusual phenomenon allows adventurous souls to traverse the 2.4 miles between these two locations on foot. Picture stepping from North America to Asia, feeling the crisp, cold air biting your cheeks as you walk across a seemingly endless expanse of shimmering white ice. This remarkable opportunity typically arises in December and January, when temperatures plunge and the ice thickens significantly. However, while this trek sounds exhilarating, it comes with its own set of challenges. Weather can change dramatically, and not all areas of the strait freeze reliably, which can lead to dangerous conditions. Those who have successfully crossed it have emphasized the importance of preparation and awareness of the shifting landscape. Whether you're dreaming of an epic journey or simply fascinated by the concept, the idea of walking between two countries on ice is an extraordinary thought, isn't it? Can you imagine that Byblos is the world's oldest city? This fascinating city, located on the stunning coast of Lebanon, boasts a history spanning over 7,000 years. Byblos was not only a thriving settlement, but also a crucial trading hub in ancient times, famed for its export of cedar wood, highly sought after by various civilizations. As the home of the Phoenicians, skilled sailors and merchants, it played a pivotal role in maritime trade, connecting cultures across the Mediterranean. The city's rich tapestry of history is evident in its remarkable archaeological sites, with layers from various eras, including Roman remnants and a Crusader castle. Walk through Byblos' narrow alleys, where the past meets the present, as charming cafes blend seamlessly with ancient stone architecture. This unique melding of history and modern life creates an enchanting atmosphere, inviting visitors to explore each corner for hidden treasures. Whether you're a history buff or simply seeking an extraordinary travel experience, Byblos stands as a living testament to our shared human heritage. What stories will you uncover in this timeless city? Is it really true that we haven't returned to the moon? For over half a century now, no human has set foot on our lunar neighbor since the last Apollo mission in 1972. This astonishing reality makes us realize how fleeting the era of lunar exploration was, lasting only about 3.5 years. From 1969 to 1972, astronauts from NASA's Apollo program made history by landing on the moon and conducting scientific experiments, collecting samples, and truly expanding our understanding of space. But since then, the memory of those brave missions seems to have dimmed. Why have we not returned? Some argue it's the high cost, while others point to shifting priorities in space exploration. Despite advanced technology, a manned moon mission feels like a distant dream. As we look toward returning to the moon in the coming years, many wonder what those journeys will bring and how they will reignite our collective curiosity about the unknown. You might be shocked to learn that Dubai has a floral wonderland. The Miracle Garden in Dubai isn't just any garden, it's the largest flower garden in the entire world. This stunning location is home to an astonishing 150 million flowers, creating a vibrant oasis that dazzles visitors. Each bloom is arranged into breathtaking designs, making it feel like you're walking through a fairy tale. Open from November to April, the garden attracts crowds eager to enjoy its beauty during the cooler months. Among the magical attractions, imagine strolling through an enchanting flower tunnel that wraps petals around you in a warm, floral embrace. Or take a moment to admire the impressive floral castle, which appears to be lifted straight from the pages of a storybook. Every corner of the Miracle Garden tells a distinct tale through flowers, featuring imaginative displays that change with the seasons. Whether you consider yourself a nature enthusiast, A photographer hunting for stunning visuals, or simply someone seeking a unique outing, this garden is an extraordinary gem that brings joy and wonder to everyone who steps inside. You might be shocked to learn that engagement boosts retention. Studies show that participating actively in online courses, through quizzes, interactive discussions, and hands-on activities, can greatly improve how well we remember information. When you're engaged, your brain is more focused, making it easier to learn and recall what you've learned later. However, many learners fall into the trap of multitasking during lessons, which can be counterproductive. Think about it. Checking your phone or browsing the internet while trying to follow a lecture can lead to distractions that make it hard to grasp important concepts. Instead of retaining knowledge, multitasking often results in superficial understanding. So if you want to get the most out of your online learning experiences, it's crucial to give your full attention and interact with the content. Why not take the plunge and see how much more you can learn? You might be shocked to learn that women lead now. In 1972, the FBI broke new ground by appointing its first female special agent, a pivotal moment in law enforcement history. This groundbreaking decision opened doors for women in a field long dominated by men, showcasing the importance of gender diversity in all professions. Over the years, more women joined the ranks, proving their skills and expertise in various roles. Today, women not only serve as agents, but also hold key leadership positions within the FBI, influencing policies and shaping the future of the agency. This shift highlights the FBI's commitment to representing the diverse society it protects. As we celebrate this progress, we should ask ourselves, what other barriers can be broken in pursuit of equality in the workplace? The journey toward inclusion continues, inspiring future generations to strive for their dreams. Believe it or not, Greenland has a 99% literacy rate. This impressive figure reveals how the small island nation achieves remarkable educational success despite having just one university. With such a high literacy rate, one might assume that there are numerous schools and universities scattered across the vast icy landscape. However, many Greenlanders either attend the single university located in the capital, Nuuk, or travel long distances to pursue higher education elsewhere. This unique situation highlights the resilience and determination of the residents who prioritize education. The combination of a strong cultural emphasis on learning and the use of technology allows people to gain knowledge and skills, even in remote areas. Additionally, Greenland's government actively supports education through various initiatives, ensuring that resources are available for all ages. From traditional Inuit knowledge to modern educational practices, Greenland showcases that it is possible to achieve exceptional literacy levels without a plethora of institutions. How does such a small community manage to do so much with so little? Time travel and aliens, fact or fiction? Skeptics of the time-traveling alien theory often challenge its validity, arguing that it's mostly speculative and lacks concrete evidence. However, entertaining this idea opens up a treasure trove of fascinating questions. Imagine how time, evolution, and humanity's role in the vast universe could intertwine. What if encounters with aliens are not just figments of our imagination, but potential glimpses of our future? This thought invites us to consider how our understanding of time might change. Could it be that aliens have visited Earth in the past, or will do so in the future, bridging gaps in our knowledge of evolution? It's a mind-bending concept that stimulates imagination and scientific inquiry. Whether you believe in it or not, pondering these ideas expands our horizons and encourages a deeper exploration of the universe and our place within it. Ever tried eel-flavored ice cream in Japan? If you think ice cream should only be sweet and creamy, think again. In Japan, adventurous food lovers can indulge in an unusual treat, eel-flavored ice cream. This unique flavor takes inspiration from the country's love for grilled eel, or unagi, which is often enjoyed in summer. The ice cream blends the savory taste of eel with a hint of sweetness, creating a surprising yet intriguing dessert experience. Many people visiting Japan are intrigued by this flavor, even if they're initially hesitant. It's not just a novelty. Some locals enjoy it as a part of their culinary heritage. So if you're ever in Japan and you're feeling brave, why not give eel-flavored ice cream a try? Who knows, it might just become your new favorite flavor. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Singapore has no rivers. This vibrant city-state, famous for its remarkable skyline and diverse culture, stands out as one of only 4 sovereign nations globally without permanent rivers. Nestled at the tip of the Malay Peninsula and bordering Malaysia, Singapore's unique geographical conditions have led to innovative solutions for its water needs. With limited natural freshwater sources, the country relies significantly on its neighbor for water supply, thanks to a crucial agreement established in 1961. This landmark deal permits Singapore to purchase raw water from Malaysia's Johor and Linggau regions at fixed rates, ensuring a reliable supply for drinking, sanitation, and the lush greenery that characterizes the island. To enhance its water security further, Singapore has embraced cutting-edge technology, investing in advanced desalination plants capable of converting seawater into potable water and implementing an extensive rainwater collection system. These initiatives not only sustain its residents, but also represent a powerful model for other nations facing similar water scarcity challenges. How does Singapore continue to innovate in water management? Prepare to be amazed by Jupiter's incredible gravity. Just imagine standing on the surface of Jupiter, where the pull of gravity is about 2.5 times stronger than what you experience on Earth. If you weigh 100 pounds here on Jupiter, you'd feel a staggering 250 pounds. As the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter's immense size generates a powerful gravitational field that affects everything around it, from its numerous moons to nearby asteroids. This gravity is also crucial for maintaining Jupiter's thick atmosphere, which is rich in swirling clouds and giant storms, such as the iconic Great Red Spot. This massive storm has persisted for centuries, showcasing the turbulent nature of Jupiter's weather. However, the intense gravity creates nearly unlivable conditions for humans. You wouldn't find a solid surface to stand on, but rather a swirling sea of gas that becomes denser the deeper you descend. Thus, while Jupiter's gravity is an awe-inspiring characteristic, it highlights just how vastly different and extreme conditions can be in our solar system. Is it really true that surprising truth? 1/3 of Italians avoid the internet? It might come as a shock in our digitally dominated age, but nearly 1/3 of Italians consciously choose to unplug and fully embrace life beyond screens. Instead of endlessly scrolling through social media platforms, many Italians find joy in activities like reading daily newspapers, enjoying rich conversations over a steaming cup of coffee at a local cafe, and savoring the simple pleasures of everyday life. This practice springs from deep-rooted cultural values that prioritize meaningful connections and real-life interactions over the fleeting nature of online engagement. Picture a sunlit Italian piazza, bustling and alive, with the laughter of children, the clatter of espresso cups, and animated discussions under the shade of ancient trees. For these Italians, the act of living in the moment includes delights such as the aroma of freshly baked pizza wafting through the air, or engaging with friends to share stories from their daily routines. This commitment to community and real-world experiences illustrates how stepping away from technology can cultivate richer, more fulfilling lives. Isn't it time we learn from this Italian approach? Did you know wolves are family-oriented creatures? These incredible animals often form strong, lifelong pair bonds with their female partners. In the wild, wolf packs are not just groups of individuals. They are primarily family units. This means that their social structure is based on kinship rather than the familiar idea of a strict alpha hierarchy. A wolf pack typically consists of a breeding pair and their offspring, working together to hunt and protect their territory. This family dynamic fosters strong loyalty and cooperation, ensuring the survival of the group. Furthermore, the young learn survival skills from their parents and older siblings, creating a tight-knit social fabric that is remarkable in the animal kingdom. So next time you think of wolves, remember that their strength lies in their familial bonds. This is what makes them such extraordinary and fascinating creatures. Have you ever wondered why the bald eagle matters? This magnificent bird, a symbol of freedom and strength, stands proudly on the Great Seal of the United States. The American bald eagle embodies the ideals of independence and resilience, which are core to the national identity. Notably, this regal creature is featured prominently on the $1 bill, where it clutches 13 arrows in one talon, representing the original 13 colonies, while holding an olive branch in the other, signifying peace. The eagle's wings, spread wide in the design, symbolize readiness to protect the nation, making it a beacon of hope for many. Scholars and design enthusiasts have spent years analyzing every detail of the eagle's depiction, seeking to uncover its rich symbolism and hidden messages. Why does the bald eagle resonate so deeply in American culture? Its impressive ability to soar high above the land reflects the American spirit, ambitious, resilient, and focused on the future. As the nation evolves, this iconic bird continues to inspire pride and a sense of belonging, solidifying its place as a perfect emblem for the United States. Prepare to be amazed by eagle tracking costs. Scientists have long been fascinated by the impressive flight patterns of eagles, but studying these magnificent birds came with unexpected challenges. Tracking devices were essential for gathering data on their behavior and migration routes, but the data charges skyrocketed. Every time the researchers accessed information from these devices, it racked up high fees, leading to budget overruns that the scientists hadn't anticipated. This financial dilemma created serious headaches for some research teams, forcing them to rethink their strategies for studying these incredible birds. Despite the financial strain, tracking eagles remains vital to understanding their habits and environmental impacts. Scientists are committed to finding clever solutions, like using lower-cost tracking technology or collaborating with tech companies, to ensure these majestic birds continue to inspire awe in conservation efforts. How will future technology change biodiversity research? Did you know Una Chaplin has an iconic grandfather? Una Chaplin, best known for playing Talisa in the acclaimed series Game of Thrones, carries a remarkable legacy that stretches back to the golden age of cinema. She is the granddaughter of legendary silent film star Charlie Chaplin, who captivated audiences with his unforgettable characters and pioneering techniques. Growing up in a family steeped in the world of storytelling and artistry, Una has inherited not just a name, but the creative spirit that defined her grandfather's career. Charlie Chaplin, with his timeless films like The Kid and City Lights, left an indelible mark on the film industry, and Una continues that legacy today. With her own impressive body of work, she stands as a testament to how talent can run deep through generations. Isn't it fascinating to see how family heritage influences creativity in the entertainment world? What if I told you the British Army set standards? During the 18th century, the British Army distinguished itself with remarkable organization and unwavering discipline, establishing a high benchmark for military forces across the globe. They equipped their troops with superior resources, which included advanced muskets, powerful artillery, and uniforms crafted for functionality and protection. This level of preparedness provided the British with a substantial edge during pivotal conflicts like the American Revolutionary War. While American forces often resorted to guerrilla tactics and relied on volunteer soldiers, the British Army maintained a structured method that facilitated efficient training and execution of their strategies. Soldiers underwent rigorous drills in formations and tactics, fostering a united front that was difficult to overcome. Such professionalism proved crucial during confrontations. Additionally, the combination of superior supplies and a disciplined army not only enabled the British to fight effectively, but also sparked a passionate desire for independence among the American colonies. How did this clash shape the future of both nations? Have you ever seen a kangaroo kick in action? These incredible animals are not just known for their unique hopping. They possess a powerful kick that serves as a vital defense mechanism against predators, especially dingoes. When threatened, kangaroos can deliver a swift, strong kick with their muscular hind legs, which can inflict significant injury. This isn't just a random act of aggression, it's a natural instinct developed through evolution to help them survive in the wild. Watching a kangaroo kick is fascinating. They can balance on their tails using it as a pivot while aiming their powerful legs at an attacker. This unique ability allows them to escape dangers and protect themselves or their young, Kangaroos are also known for their agility and can leap great distances, helping them navigate through Australia's diverse landscapes. So, next time you see a kangaroo, remember that beneath their cute exterior lies an impressive defense strategy. Isn't nature amazing? Why exactly does Kiev have the deepest metro station? Nestled in the heart of Kiev, Ukraine, Arsenalna metro station claims the title of the world's deepest underground metro station, plunging to an impressive depth of 115 yards. Imagine embarking on a journey down an escalator that feels like an endless slide into the depths of the earth. The descent lasts about 5 minutes, offering time to admire the stunning architecture and the intricate details of the station itself. Opened in the 1960s, Arsenalna not only functions as a critical transit hub, but also encapsulates Kiev's rich history in the spirit of its people. The need for such depth arose due to the city's hilly geography. Engineers had to design the metro lines with precision to traverse the landscape effectively. While many may think of a metro station merely as a mode of transport, Arsenalna offers an unforgettable experience that connects the bustling life of Kiev above to the silent depths below. If you visit this vibrant city, don't miss the chance to ride the escalator and say you've been to the deepest point of any subway system in the world. Did you know mummies can tell tales of pain? This intriguing aspect of ancient Egyptian culture reveals that the way mummies are preserved can sometimes reflect their final moments in life. Many Egyptian mummies are found with their mouths open, caused by unstrapped chins during the embalming process. However, some mummies tell a much darker story, like the mysterious unknown man E, discovered in 1886. Unlike most, this mummy presents signs that suggest a violent death, possibly even ritual torture. His body shows remarkable evidence of agony, as his wounds depict a struggle and pain that starkly contrast with the serene poses typical of other mummies. This highlights a forgotten reality of ancient rites. While most mummies were treated with reverence, some were victims of sacrificial practices or harsh punishments. Understanding these differences not only sheds light on individual stories, but also offers a glimpse into the broader cultural beliefs surrounding death, the afterlife, and the rituals that shaped ancient Egyptian society. Each mummy serves as a bridge to the past, revealing how diverse and complex the human experience was, even thousands of years ago. This might surprise you. Vietnam's Marble Mountains await discovery. These stunning natural wonders are not merely beautiful sights. They're incredible karst formations primarily composed of marble. Over thousands of years, the relentless forces of wind and water have sculpted these mountains into breathtaking shapes that captivate everyone who visits. As you explore this awe-inspiring landscape, you'll unearth a hidden world filled with mysterious caves, elusive grottos, and twisting underground passages. Many of these caves shelter ancient temples and serene Buddha statues, offering a fascinating insight into the region's rich cultural heritage. Picture yourself wandering through a cool, dimly lit cave, the air thick with history, as you admire the remarkable artistry of both nature and humankind. The Marble Mountains are more than just a picturesque backdrop. They encapsulate stories and secrets from a bygone era, inviting travelers to immerse themselves in their beauty and the intertwining of nature and spirituality. Whether you're an experienced adventurer or a casual sightseer, this majestic sight guarantees an unforgettable experience. Surprisingly, it's a fact that zircon reveals cosmic secrets. This remarkable mineral, discovered in places like the suspected meteor sites in Quebec, is a key player in understanding Earth's history. Zircon crystals form under intense heat and pressure, allowing them to survive for billions of years, making them some of the oldest materials on our planet. When scientists find zircon in a crater, it indicates a powerful event, such as a meteor impact. This is vital because studying zircon helps researchers date the impact accurately, unlocking clues about the past. Knowing when and how these events occurred allows scientists to piece together the geological and environmental changes that shaped our world. So each tiny zircon crystal is like a time capsule, holding stories of cosmic events that have forever changed Earth's landscape. Fascinating, right? Did you know Monaco is super crowded despite its size? Although Monaco is just a tiny speck on the map, It boasts one of the highest population densities in the world. This small principality, located on the French Riviera, packs a staggering number of people into its 2.002 square kilometers. With around 39,000 residents, that's like cramming the population of a small town into a place smaller than Central Park. This remarkable density contributes to Monaco's unique charm, where luxury and opulence are part of daily life. The streets bustled with high-end boutiques, glamorous casinos, and stunning sea views, all surrounded by breathtaking cliffs. Known for hosting the famous Formula One Grand Prix and the luxurious Monte Carlo Casino, this city-state attracts tourists and wealthy residents alike. Its limited space means that most people live in high-rise apartments overlooking the Mediterranean Sea, creating a vibrant, tightly knit community. So next time you hear about Monaco, remember that this glamorous place is also one of the most crowded spots on Earth. Did you know who invented the traffic cone? Charles D. Scanlon, a street painter from Los Angeles, created a durable rubber cone to replace the cumbersome wooden tripods that were once used for marking roads. His innovation transformed road safety and became a global icon of caution. Suddenly, instead of wooden tripods that were heavy and hard to carry, we had lightweight, bright orange cones that could be spotted from a distance. Unfortunately, this beloved invention has also led to an odd irony. Over 1 million traffic cones are stolen each year. What was meant to enhance safety on the streets has turned into a hot target for theft. This makes us wonder, what motivates people to take something designed for public good? From curious collectors to pranksters, the reasons behind this epidemic raise interesting questions about human behavior. So next time you see a traffic cone, remember Scanlon's clever invention and the bizarre twist of fate it has experienced. Believe it or not, magazines shaped women's roles in the 1950s. During this time, many publications offered advice for wives on how to create a welcoming home. They suggested that greeting husbands with a smile and having a warm dinner ready were essential for maintaining a peaceful family atmosphere. This portrayal reinforced traditional gender roles, promoting the idea that a quiet, compliant wife was the key to a harmonious household. These articles often prescribed specific behaviors for women, implying that their primary responsibilities were domestic. While some women found this guidance helpful, most realized that these expectations were based on outdated stereotypes. Today, society recognizes the importance of both partners sharing responsibilities at home, and the roles within families have evolved significantly. The 1950s advice may seem archaic now, but it reveals just how far we've come in understanding equality and partnership. Guess what really drives space exploration? Laika the dog. Laika, a brave little stray from Moscow, etched her name in history in 1957 by becoming the first animal to orbit Earth aboard Sputnik 2. Selected for her calm demeanor and adaptability, Laika faced the monumental challenge of space travel with remarkable courage. Launched on November 3, 1957, Sputnik 2 was equipped with essential life support systems, aiming to gather vital data about how living beings respond to the harsh environment of outer space. Unfortunately, due to the technology of the era, a safe return wasn't feasible, and Laika lived only a few hours after launch because of overheating. Though her time in space was short, Laika's mission opened the door for human space exploration, paving the way for significant advancements in our understanding of biological responses in space. Her story is not merely one of scientific achievement, but also of sacrifice, shining a light on the ethical considerations of early space missions. Laika remains a symbol of humanity's desire to venture into the unknown, and a reminder of the brave souls that paved the way for future explorations. Hard to believe, but asteroids hold ancient secrets. These fascinating celestial bodies are like time capsules, remnants from the early formation of our solar system over 4 billion years ago. Most asteroids reside in the asteroid belt, which sits snugly between Mars and Jupiter, while others cruise through space on more eccentric orbits. They come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny pebbles to giant objects like Ceres, which is classified as a dwarf planet. By studying these ancient rocks, scientists gain valuable insights into the materials that help form planets. Surprisingly, some asteroids even contain water or organic compounds. This makes them not just scientific curiosities, but also exciting targets in our quest to understand the origins of life on Earth and beyond. Who knows what secrets these ancient relics might reveal about the dawn of our solar system? Have you seen monkeys soaking in hot springs? In Japan's Jigokudani Park, a fascinating scene unfolds each winter where Japanese macaques, commonly known as snow monkeys, and humans come together to enjoy the warmth of natural hot springs. These snowy primates, known for their thick fur and playful nature, seek out these steaming waters as they escape from the chilly temperatures that can plummet as low as 5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Visitors flock to the park to witness this extraordinary interaction between humans and wildlife, creating unforgettable memories. While the monkeys relax in the steaming onsen, humans can observe them from the sidelines, taking photographs and enjoying the serene atmosphere. This unique experience not only highlights the social behaviors of snow monkeys, who often groom and play while soaking, but also emphasizes the beauty of coexistence in nature. The contrast of the snowy landscape with the vibrant energy of the monkeys creates a magical winter wonderland. Are you ready to experience this captivating blend of nature and joy? Let's uncover the truth about ancient chewing gum. This fascinating treat is not just a modern invention. The oldest known chewing gum, made from tree resin and sweetened with natural honey, was discovered in Sweden and dates back over 9,000 years. Imagine people thousands of years ago chewing this natural delight. Archaeologists unearthed this ancient gum during excavations of a site in the city of Almedalen on Gotland, an island in the Baltic Sea. The tree resin, which likely came from birch trees, was softened and sweetened, showing that even early humans had a taste for tasty snacks. Chewing gum may have served a practical purpose too. It could have helped clean teeth or freshen breath, much like it does today. Although it might not have come in the flavors we enjoy now, this discovery sheds light on the everyday lives of our ancestors. They valued even small pleasures like chewing gum, indicating a desire for enjoyment and creativity. Isn't it amazing to think that the habit of chewing gum stretches back so far in human history? Transforming Regency fashion. Who was Beau Brummel? Beau Brummel played a significant role in changing British men's fashion during the Regency era, paving the way for a more sophisticated style. While earlier styles were often flamboyant and extravagant, Brummel favored simple yet elegant clothing, emphasizing well-tailored suits and a muted color palette. His approach made fashion more accessible and stylish for the everyday gentleman. Beyond clothing choices, Brummel was also known for his unique dressing routine, which included an unusual twist. He polished his boots with champagne. This quirky detail not only showcased his attention to detail, but also highlighted the era's evolving standards of personal grooming and presentation. Brummel's influence on fashion went beyond what people wore. He helped to usher in an appreciation for refinement and restraint that resonated through the decades. Today, his legacy can be seen in modern menswear, where tailored looks and subtle elegance are still celebrated. How did a single individual manage to shape an entire era's fashion? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dogs sense your emotions. Our furry friends are truly remarkable creatures with an extraordinary ability to smell, which is up to 100,000 times more sensitive than humans. This incredible olfactory skill enables them to detect a variety of scents, including those linked to our emotional states. When we experience strong feelings like fear or joy, our bodies emit specific chemical compounds, and dogs are adept at picking up on these changes. For instance, when you feel anxious, your body releases chemicals that create a unique scent, and dogs can detect this subtle change. They respond by offering comfort, whether through snuggling or simply staying close by. This instinctive behavior showcases their deep bond with humans as they try to understand our emotional landscape. Consequently, your dog might linger by your side when you're sad or excitedly greet you when you're happy. It's fascinating to think that your pet not only thrives on companionship, but also resonates with your feelings, engaging with you on an emotional level. Isn't it amazing how our dogs can connect with us beyond words? Imagine 1,000 computers working just for you. When you type a question into Google, it's not just a single computer that springs into action. About 1,000 powerful computers all kick into gear at the same time. This impressive team effort happens in a mere zero point 0.2 seconds to find the most relevant information you're looking for. It's like a supercharged relay race, where each computer has its own job, analyzing data, scanning web pages, and retrieving answers from vast databases. The amazing processing power behind this system allows you to get instant results, whether you're searching for a recipe, a definition, or the latest news. All of this computing happens in a spark of time, almost before you can blink. This is a testament to how advanced technology has become, making information just a few clicks away. So next time you fire up Google and find what you need almost instantly, remember the incredible teamwork of those 1,000 computers working tirelessly for you. Let's uncover the truth about global population growth. Did you know that around 7% of all humans who have ever lived are alive today? This staggering figure emphasizes just how rapidly our global population has grown over the centuries. As of now, we number over 8 billion people on Earth, a sharp increase from just a few billion in the mid-20th century. Factors contributing to this growth include advances in medicine, better agricultural practices, and improved living conditions, which have significantly reduced mortality rates. This population surge presents both exciting opportunities and pressing challenges. For instance, while more people mean more innovative ideas and a larger workforce, it also raises concerns like resource management, environmental sustainability, and urban planning. How can we balance a growing population with our planet's resources? The answers are crucial for a sustainable future. Is it really true that we walk past murderers? This shocking statistic suggests that the average person unknowingly strolls by around 16 individuals who have committed murder in their lifetime. It raises intriguing questions about the nature of crime and our surroundings. Think about it. Each day we go to work, school, or the grocery store, never realizing that we may be brushing shoulders with someone who has a dark history. While this statistic sounds alarming, it's important to remember that not all murderers are violent drifters. Many live seemingly normal lives after serving their time. Additionally, this number can fluctuate based on where you live, as different areas have higher crime rates. Despite the startling idea, it serves as a reminder to stay aware of our surroundings, but also to remember that most people are just trying to get by in their daily lives, like us. Believe it or not, Lost Lake vanishes every spring. This stunning natural wonder in Oregon has a unique secret. It drains completely as warmer weather rolls in, courtesy of hidden underground lava tubes. Each year, as the snow melts and springs bloom, water flows through these lava formations and disappears, leaving behind a dry lake bed that almost seems magical. As temperatures drop in the winter, Lost Lake springs back to life, filling up with rain and melting snow once again. The lake, surrounded by the lush beauty of the Oregon wilderness, offers hikers and nature lovers a remarkable landscape that changes dramatically from season to season. Imagine walking on the lake bed in spring and returning in winter to see it transformed into a shimmering body of water. This cycle makes Lost Lake a captivating destination for those curious about nature's wonders. You can witness the dramatic shifts in the landscape, explore the vibrant ecosystem, and learn more about the fascinating geological processes behind this extraordinary phenomenon. What do you think about nature's incredible tricks? Here's a wild fact about zombie flowers. Did you know there's a flower that smells like a zombie's armpit? This intriguing plant is known as the corpse flower, or Rafflesia arnoldi, famous for its foul odor, which emits a stench similar to rotting flesh. Why does it smell so terrible? Well, this unique scent attracts specific pollinators, particularly carrion beetles, that are drawn to decaying matter. Rafflesia arnoldi also boasts the title of the world's largest individual flower, with blossoms reaching up to 3 feet across. This rare beauty can be found in the rainforests of Indonesia, thriving in the shadows like a true oddity of nature. Despite its off-putting aroma, the coarse flower plays an essential role in its ecosystem. How many other unusual plants can you think of that have such wild adaptations? Is city pollution as bad as smoking cigarettes? Research shows that living in heavily polluted cities can have a shocking impact on your health, comparable to smoking a pack of cigarettes every day. This alarming connection highlights the serious risks associated with poor air quality in urban areas. Pollutants like soot, nitrogen dioxide, and particulate matter are common in cities where factories, vehicles, and construction sites release harmful substances into the atmosphere. Breathing in this polluted air can lead to various health problems, including respiratory issues, heart disease, and even reduced life expectancy. Vulnerable populations, such as children and the elderly, face even greater risks. So what can you do to help? Reducing emissions, using public transport, and advocating for cleaner energy sources are crucial steps we can take as individuals and communities. By raising awareness and demanding action on air quality, we can work towards healthier environments for everyone, making our cities not just livable, but thriving. Isn't it time we address this urgent issue? Here's a wild fact about golden anniversaries. The 50th anniversary, often called the golden anniversary, is a powerful symbol of enduring love and shared prosperity between couples. This special milestone celebrates not just time spent together, but the strength and beauty found in commitment. Gold, representing these qualities, has become the traditional gift for couples marking this significant occasion. Families and friends often gather to honor these couples, throw parties, and reflect on the journey they have taken over 50 years. Such celebrations are filled with laughter, nostalgia, and heartfelt memories, serving as a reminder of the powerful bond that withstands the test of time. Couples celebrating their golden anniversary frequently share stories of resilience and companionship, inspiring others with their dedication to one another. The golden anniversary not only highlights an extraordinary milestone, but also encourages future generations to value long-lasting relationships. Isn't it amazing to think about the love that grows deeper over such a long time? Discover the meaning behind the broken chains. The statue features broken chains at its feet, which symbolize liberation from oppression and the triumph of freedom over tyranny. This powerful imagery reminds us that throughout history, countless individuals and groups have fought against unjust systems to reclaim their rights and dignity. The statue's seven-pointed crown represents the 7 continents and oceans, highlighting the universal nature of freedom. Each point serves as a reminder that the desire for liberty knows no borders, touching the lives of people across the globe. This symbol encourages us to reflect on the struggles faced by others and inspires us to work towards a world where everyone can enjoy the benefits of freedom. Together, recognizing the significance of these symbols can reinforce our commitment to uphold justice and equality for all, proving that freedom is a shared aspiration worldwide. Can you believe Jimmy Carter turned 100 years old? On October 1st, 2024, Jimmy Carter made history by becoming the longest-living president in U.S. history, reaching the remarkable milestone of 100 years. This incredible achievement is a testament to his resilience and spirit. Born on October 1st, 1924 in Plains, Georgia, Carter served as the 39th president from 1977 to 1981, focusing on human rights and diplomacy. After his presidency, he didn't just retire. Instead, he dedicated his life to humanitarian efforts and global peace through various organizations, including Habitat for Humanity. Sadly, he passed away shortly after celebrating his centenary, but his legacy will live on. He has shown the world that age is just a number, and that a life lived with purpose can inspire future generations. Carter's journey, from farming in Georgia to the White House and beyond, illustrates the impact one individual can have. As we reflect on his century of life, what lessons can we learn about service, humility, and resilience? You won't believe Facebook's logo story. When Mark Zuckerberg first envisioned Facebook, he created its original logo in just a few minutes. Using a simple font and a striking blue color scheme, he drew inspiration from his color blindness. Blue is the color he sees most vividly. This choice not only reflects a personal touch, but has also shaped the visual identity of one of the world's biggest social media platforms. Later on, the introduction of the thumbs up like button transformed how users interact online, turning it into an iconic symbol recognized globally. Today, the simple button represents millions of moments, likes, and shares, forming a central part of our online communication. So the next time you click like, Remember the quick creative decision made by a young Zuckerberg that changed social media forever? Ever thought about why car warning lights matter? Understanding car warning lights is crucial for every driver. These colored symbols on your dashboard are designed to alert you about your vehicle's health and safety. Red lights, for instance, indicate urgent issues that could put you in danger, like brake malfunctions. If you see one of these, it's time to pull over and address the problem immediately. On the other hand, amber lights point to important but less critical issues, like an oil change reminder or a tire pressure alert. While these shouldn't halt your journey right away, they do require your attention soon. Lastly, blue and green lights generally indicate non-urgent matters, such as low washer fluid or when your high beams are on. Knowing what each light means can help you take the right action and keep your car running smoothly for years to come. Here's something incredible about gypsy vanners. These fascinating horses, originating from the verdant landscapes of Great Britain and Ireland, are easily recognized by their marvelous flowing mustaches. Known for their strength and beauty, gypsy vanners display strong, muscular necks that add to their noble stature. Their legs are not just powerful, they are often adorned with stunning, abundant hair known as feathering, which gives them a whimsical and majestic look. These horses were originally bred by the Romani people to pull caravans, combining both utility and grace. Their gentle disposition and striking appearance make them popular among horse lovers today. Whether trotting through a field or participating in competitions, gypsy vanners capture hearts with their charm and elegance. Have you ever seen one in person? Ever wondered how smart a parrot can be? Meet Alex, the African gray parrot celebrated as the most intelligent of his kind throughout history. Under the watchful guidance of psychologist Irene Pepperberg, Alex learned around 150 words, demonstrating remarkable abilities to identify colors, shapes, numbers, and objects. His impressive cognitive skills were comparable to those of a 5-year-old child, sparking fascinating discussions about animal intelligence. Alex's unique communication skills and understanding of concepts like same, different, and more or less challenge the way we perceive mind capabilities in animals. Sadly, Alex passed away in 2007 at the age of 31, but his legacy continues to inspire researchers and animal lovers alike. His life and intelligence not only opened our eyes to the mental prowess of parrots, but also posed deeper questions about emotional and intellectual connections between humans and animals. What other mysteries about animal intelligence are waiting to be uncovered? Believe it or not, Lahore is a child's playground. This vibrant city offers countless spots where kids can play and explore, making family outings both fun and memorable. From expansive parks like Iqbal Park, where children can run freely, to thrilling amusement parks like Joyland, the options seem endless. Families flock to places like Lahore Zoo, which showcases an array of animals, sparking curiosity and interest in wildlife. Artisans and storytellers can often be found at the Lahore Fort, engaging children in the rich history of the city. Whether it is riding bikes in lush gardens or enjoying puppet shows in bustling markets, children in Lahore can experience a mix of outdoor adventures and cultural activities. With so many recreational offerings, families can make every day in this historic city special and exciting. What will you discover in Lahore's playground? Guess what really drives panda keepers' passion? Caring for these adorable creatures is more than just a job. It's a rewarding experience. Panda keepers earn an annual salary of about $32,000, which may sound decent, but the real perks come from the special bond they build with these gentle giants. Their daily tasks go beyond feeding. They must provide love, attention, and ongoing care to ensure the pandas thrive. This includes monitoring their health, playing with them, and even maintaining their habitat to keep it as comfortable as possible. Plus, panda keepers receive free food, transportation, and accommodation, making it a unique opportunity for animal lovers. Imagine spending your days watching a panda munch on bamboo and playing in the sunshine. With all the joy and fulfillment in this role, it's clear why so many people are drawn to becoming panda keepers. Can you believe we discover new species every year? Each year, scientists reveal amazing surprises about Earth's biodiversity by identifying new species, some of which we might never have imagined. Researchers traveled to far-off rainforests, deep oceans, and even urban areas, searching for undiscovered life forms. For instance, in the past few years, biologists discovered peculiar creatures like the pink fairy armadillo and a dazzling new species of orchid. This ongoing exploration not only adds to our understanding of nature, but also highlights the importance of protecting habitats where these unique species live. With over 8 million species thought to exist, many are still waiting to be found. Each discovery offers insights into ecosystems, evolution, and the delicate balance of life, reminding us that the world is full of surprises just around the corner. Guess what really drives Victoria's Secret's success? In 1982, Roy Raymond made a bold decision to sell Victoria's Secret to Leslie Wexner, the visionary founder of L Brands. Wexner's leadership marked a turning point for the brand, transforming it from a small niche retailer into a global powerhouse in the lingerie industry. Under his guidance, Victoria's Secret expanded its product lines, introduced iconic fashion shows, and created a marketing strategy that captivated and engaged shoppers worldwide. Wexner understood the importance of branding and allure, effectively turning lingerie shopping into a glamorous experience. Today, Victoria's Secret is synonymous with luxury underwear, thanks to its unforgettable advertising campaigns and a strong presence in pop culture. So what really made Victoria's Secret soar? It was all about smart decisions and bold strategies. Is it really true that Churchill loves cigars and cocktails? Winston Churchill, the iconic British Prime Minister, had some fascinating habits that reflected his larger-than-life personality. He was known to smoke between 8 to 10 cigars daily, and on particularly indulgent days, he could puff through as many as 15. This penchant for cigars was not just a casual choice. It seemed to fuel his famous oratory skills and vibrant lifestyle. But that wasn't all. During the years of Prohibition in the United States, Churchill cleverly navigated the restrictions on alcohol by obtaining a doctor's note. This note allowed him to enjoy his favorite drinks, even in a country where alcohol was largely outlawed. His love for both cigars and cocktails became part of his storied image, making him a symbol of resilience and a celebrator of life's pleasures. Churchill's ability to enjoy these vices, even when faced with societal restrictions, highlights his defiant spirit. What do you think about his approach to life? You won't believe Tommy McDonald's record goal timing. In 2002, during a thrilling match between Bradford City and Wimbledon, Tommy McDonald stunned fans and players alike by scoring the fastest goal in professional football history. Imagine a match where the players just took their positions, and in a mere 2.8 seconds, the ball hit the back of the net. This jaw-dropping moment occurred right from the center circle, showcasing McDonald's remarkable speed and precise aim. As the referee blew the whistle, McDonald swiftly made his move, catching the opposing team completely off guard. This record-breaking goal didn't just highlight his extraordinary skill, but also etched his name in football history books forever. Fans around the world still celebrate this incredible achievement, pondering how such lightning-fast action could really happen on the field. Can you picture the electrifying atmosphere in the stadium at that moment? With excitement buzzing, soccer lovers everywhere continue to talk about McDonald's amazing talent and the speed it took to achieve such a phenomenal feat. Did you know the US bombed a Chinese embassy by mistake? In 1999, during NATO's military campaign in Yugoslavia, a tragic error occurred when the United States mistakenly targeted the Chinese embassy in Belgrade. This catastrophic incident resulted in the deaths of 3 Chinese journalists and sparked a fierce diplomatic crisis between the US and China. Initially, US officials claimed that outdated maps were to blame for this fatal mix-up. However, as investigations unfolded, it became clear that the CIA had access to accurate maps of the area. This revelation raised serious questions about intelligence operations and accountability. The bombing not only strained US-China relations, but also highlighted the dire consequences of miscommunication in military actions. Embassies are considered sacred grounds, and targeting one is a severe violation of international law. The fallout from this incident served as a wake-up call, prompting discussions about military protocols and the importance of precise intelligence in preventing such tragedies from happening again. Believe it or not, canned beer began here. In 1935, the Kruger Brewing Company made a groundbreaking move in Richmond, Virginia, by producing the first ever canned beer in the United States. This innovative idea changed the way people enjoyed their favorite brews, making beer more convenient to transport and store. Before this, beer was typically sold in bottles or kegs, which had several limitations. The introduction of cans not only allowed for easier drinking on the go, but also kept the beer fresh for longer periods. Imagine how exciting it must have been for the locals to pop open a can of beer for the first time. This change dramatically influenced the brewing industry, leading to a surge in canned beverage sales and inspiring other breweries to follow suit. Today, canned beer is a common sight at picnics, concerts, and sporting events across the nation. So next time you crack open a cold one, take a moment to appreciate the history behind that can and the ingenuity of Kruger Brewing Company. Let's uncover the truth about Leo Bassi's Rubber Duck Church. In the vibrant city of Madrid, Leo Bassi, an innovative performer and comedian, founded a unique church that pays homage to a cheerful yellow rubber duck. This unusual place of worship isn't your typical church. It embraces humor and joy as its core values. Celebrating life's special moments, the church hosts events like weddings and baptisms, all centered around the concept of laughter and lightheartedness. As the self-proclaimed bishop of the rubber duck, Bassi encourages followers to live by one simple commandment: to maintain a sense of humor. This quirky approach to spirituality invites people to take a break from seriousness and cherish the fun side of life. The church has attracted attention from locals and tourists alike, with many curious about this delightful phenomenon that combines faith and laughter. It's a refreshing reminder that sometimes joy can be found in the most unexpected places, like a little rubber duck floating happily through life's celebrations. What other unconventional ideas could redefine how we think about community and joy? Most people don't know this about Big Ben. While many think of Big Ben as the iconic clock tower in London, it's actually the name of the massive bell inside the tower. This bell, which weighs over 13 tons, was named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who oversaw its installation in 1858. The clock tower, officially called the Elizabeth Tower, has become a symbol of London and British history, but it's important to recognize that Big Ben is specifically the bell. Visitors flock to see the tower and hear the bell chime, which marks the hours in a deep, resonant tone. Interestingly, the clock itself has been designed with great care, featuring a mechanism that keeps it remarkably accurate. The tower has stood tall for over 160 years and has survived wars and weather, maintaining its place in the hearts of both Londoners and tourists alike. So next time you hear Big Ben chime, remember you're actually listening to the famous bell, not the tower. Isn't it fascinating how names can sometimes tell a different story? You might be shocked to learn about Antarctica's secrets. This icy continent, covered in breathtaking glaciers and home to unique wildlife, stands out as one of the most untouched places on Earth. With no native population, human activity is mostly limited to research stations and scientific expeditions. This situation helps keep Antarctica pristine, allowing scientists to study the effects of climate change without the interference of urban development or pollution. However, the land is under pressure as global temperatures rise, leading to melting ice and changing ecosystems. Researchers have observed that even small human footprints can significantly impact this delicate balance. Protecting Antarctica is crucial not just for its incredible biodiversity, but also for our understanding of climate change. If we fail to safeguard this natural laboratory, what will happen to the vital clues it holds about our planet's future? Is it really true that crocodiles have 4 hearts? You might be surprised to learn that these fascinating reptiles actually possess a unique 4-chambered heart. This special design allows crocodiles to efficiently separate oxygen-rich blood from oxygen-poor blood. Why is this important? Well, when they hunt, crocodiles need to manage their oxygen levels carefully to stay submerged for long periods while stalking prey or avoiding danger. With their advanced heart structure, they can hold their breath underwater for hours, a skill that gives them a significant advantage in the wild. Unlike most reptiles that have 3-chambered hearts, this adaptation enhances their performance, making them effective hunters. So next time you see a crocodile lurking in the water, remember that it's not just their sharp teeth that make them formidable. It's also their impressive heart that helps them survive in challenging environments. How cool is that? What if I told you fleas change history forever? The Silk Road, an ancient trade route, was more than just a path for goods. It was also a highway for the infamous Black Death. In the 14th century, merchants traveled this route, carrying not only spices and silk, but also infected fleas hiding on their goods. As these merchants exchanged products across Europe, they unknowingly brought a deadly plague with them. The consequences were shocking. Millions of people succumbed to the disease, drastically altering the course of history. Towns and cities faced decline as fear gripped the population. Families lost loved ones, and economies faltered. This period highlighted how interconnected the world was, even back then, and how a tiny flea could unleash such catastrophic waves. Have you ever thought about how something so small could have such a massive impact? Did you know there are 67,000 tree species? This astounding number comes from the field of dendrology, which is the study of trees and woody plants. Imagine walking through a forest filled with diverse types of trees, each one unique. From the towering redwoods of California to the delicate cherry blossoms in Japan, trees play a vital role in our ecosystems. They provide oxygen, store carbon, and offer habitat for countless species. Some trees can live for thousands of years, while others grow and mature rapidly. Dendrologists, the scientists who specialize in this field, work tirelessly to catalog these species and understand their importance. They study everything from the structure of tree bark to the intricate relationships trees maintain with fungi and animals. This diversity is not just fascinating, it also highlights the importance of conservation efforts. As urban development and climate change threaten many of these species, understanding their roles in nature becomes crucial. So next time you see a tree, remember there's a whole world of astonishing species behind it. Is it really true that Australia became a nation in 1901? This remarkable year marked the Federation of Australia, a monumental event that united 6 British colonies into the Commonwealth of Australia. Prior to this, these colonies operated independently, but the idea of joining forces to create a stronger and self-governing nation took shape. The Federation established a federal government, allowing for more unified decision-making on important issues like defense, trade, and immigration. As part of this historic shift, Canberra was designated the capital, chosen for its central location rather than being in a single state. Another key outcome was the creation of Australia's constitution, which laid the groundwork for the nation's laws and governance, setting the stage for democratic growth. This transformation was not just a political maneuver, it etched a new identity for Australians at the dawn of the 20th century, igniting a sense of pride and belonging. So how did this event impact the everyday lives of Australians and their country's direction? This might surprise you. Medieval books were like armor. During the Middle Ages, books weren't just for reading, they were crafted to withstand the elements and even physical confrontations. The covers of these valuable texts were typically made from sturdy wooden boards, wrapped in durable leather to protect the pages within. What's fascinating is that many of these books were reinforced with iron clasps, making them tough enough to be wielded in disputes over their contents. Imagine a heated argument about a manuscript escalating into a physical clash, where the book itself became a weapon. This wasn't just an artistic choice, it was a practical necessity at a time when knowledge was power and books were considered treasures. Their weight and robust construction served to both safeguard the written word and reflect the high-value society placed on education and literature. Isn't it intriguing how something we now see as precious was once a tool of conflict? Ever wonder about the world's most mysterious airline? Air Koryo is a North Korean carrier that has made headlines for its unexpected reputation. Once regarded as the worst airline globally, according to Skytrax, Air Koryo operates a small fleet of just 6 aircraft. While many airlines strive for high safety standards and customer satisfaction, this airline's past served as a cautionary tale for travelers. Interestingly, Air Koryo no longer holds a formal ranking, sparking curiosity about how it has evolved over time. Travelers might be intrigued to know that flights often cater to international tourists and allow rare glimpses into a country that is largely closed off to the outside world. As North Korea gradually opens up, could Air Koryo surprise its critics and change its reputation? For anyone considering a trip to this enigmatic nation, flying with Air Koryo is sure to be an unforgettable experience. Ever thought about drones in the 1950s? Back then, the United Arab Emirates pioneered the use of drones to tackle a unique challenge, sending salt to volcanoes and arid regions. This innovative approach aimed at modifying weather conditions and stimulating rainfall, particularly in dry areas. Imagine remote-controlled aircraft soaring through the skies, dropping salt to encourage cloud formation. Though we often associate drones with modern tech, this early use highlights a fascinating blend of curiosity and necessity. The idea was that by introducing salt particles into the atmosphere, clouds could better condense moisture, potentially leading to rain, crucial for agriculture in desert climates. While the technology was rudimentary compared to today's standards, it marked an inventive step towards solving environmental issues. So, who knew the UAE was experimenting with drone technology way back in the 50s? Ever thought about why Zoroastrians use sky burial? This unique burial tradition, practiced by Zoroastrians in Mumbai, India, involves placing the deceased in specially constructed towers of silence. These towers are open to the sky, allowing vultures to consume the bodies, a practice that highlights their deep respect for nature. Zoroastrians believe that earth and fire are sacred elements that should remain untainted by death. Instead of burying or cremating their loved ones, they opt for this method as a way to honor both the deceased and the environment. It's a fascinating glimpse into how different cultures handle death and what values they hold dear. In an age where most burial practices involve elaborate coffins and funeral services, the simplicity and ecological mindfulness of the sky burial tradition stand out. It begs the question, how do our own burial practices reflect our beliefs about life and death? Did you know XQC was an Overwatch pro before streaming? Felix Lengyel, better known as XQC, gained fame as a professional Overwatch player before making a splash in the streaming world. He played a crucial role on teams like Dallas Fuel in the Overwatch League, showcasing jaw-dropping skills and swift reflexes that captivated audiences. His competitive edge stemmed from years of practice, honing his abilities in this fast-paced multiplayer game. However, after some time in the professional scene, XQC decided to explore the world of streaming. This shift allowed him to connect with fans in a more personal way, sharing his thoughts, gameplay strategies, and hilarious moments live. With his energetic personality and quirky sense of humor, he quickly gained a massive following on platforms like Twitch. Today, XQC is a household name in both gaming and streaming circles, proving that one can successfully transition from competition to entertainment. Did you know Chanel No. 5 launched on May 5? This iconic perfume made its grand debut in 1921, perfectly timed to coincide with the 5th month of the year. Created by the renowned fashion designer Coco Chanel, this fragrance has captivated hearts for over a century. Its unique blend of floral and woody notes, including jasmine, rose, and sandalwood, revolutionized the perfume industry, making it one of the first ever to focus on a synthetic scent. The number 5 held special significance for Chanel, and she believed it brought good luck. Today, Chanel No. 5 is more than just a fragrance. It's a symbol of glamour and sophistication, gracing the vanity tables of A-list celebrities and fashion icons around the world. With its timeless appeal, it's hard to imagine a world without this legendary scent. Why do you think it remains so popular after all these years? Discover the secret subway lines of Cold War Berlin. During this tense period, West Berlin's subway system ran right underneath East Berlin, creating an underground world of mystery and intrigue. Certain lines curved beneath the divided city, passing through abandoned ghost stations that were completely closed to the public. These eerie stops, dimly lit and guarded, were like time capsules, preserving the essence of a bygone era. Trains would roll silently past, with passengers unaware of the hidden history just outside their windows. The guards at these stations ensured that no one strayed from the tracks, maintaining a strict barrier between the two sides. It wasn't until the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 that these forgotten areas began to resurface, revealing stories of separation and resilience. Can you imagine riding through such a fascinating and secretive part of history? Discover the amazing truth about dog nose prints. Did you know that a dog's nose print is like a fingerprint, unique to each pooch? This fascinating fact highlights just how special our furry friends are. Unlike collars or microchips that can be lost or taken off, a nose print is a permanent record of your dog's identity. The reason behind this uniqueness lies in their incredible sense of smell, which is thousands of times more sensitive than ours. A dog's nose is packed with specialized cells that detect scents, allowing them to pick up on things we can't even imagine. So the next time you're with your dog, consider that their adorable snout isn't just cute, it's also a powerful tool for tracking and identifying them. It's a testament to their biological uniqueness and sensory superiority. Who knew that such a small feature could carry so much significance? Believe it or not, Nessie might still be lurking. The Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie, has captured the imagination of people all over the world. Nestled in the mysterious waters of Loch Ness in Scotland, sightings of this legendary creature date back to the 6th century. The story gained massive popularity in the 1930s when a famous photograph supposedly showed Nessie, but it was later revealed to be a clever hoax. Despite this, the legend endures. People continue to visit Loch Ness, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive monster. Various theories swirl around Nessie's identity, suggesting everything from a long-lost prehistoric creature to simple misidentifications of ordinary wildlife. Though scientific evidence is lacking, the fascination with Nessie persists, making Loch Ness a hotspot for tourists and monster hunters alike. Will we ever discover the truth behind Nessie? Can you believe oceans meet but don't mix? In the Gulf of Alaska, a fascinating phenomenon occurs where two distinct bodies of water come together without blending. This stunning sight happens when fresh water from melting glaciers flows into the ocean, creating a vivid line between the fresh and salty waters. The difference in salinity and density makes it possible for these two types of water to coexist side by side. Imagine standing on a boat and looking down at the water, seeing a clear dividing line between the deep blue ocean and the lighter fresh water. This striking divide not only captivates onlookers, but also supports unique ecosystems where marine life thrives. Species adapted to freshwater and saltwater can live in this extraordinary environment, making it a hotspot for biodiversity. Scientists study this phenomenon to better understand ocean dynamics and the effects of climate change on our planet's waters. Isn't it incredible how nature creates such breathtaking displays that challenge our understanding of how things should work? Guess what really drives the world's oldest drink? Mead, a delightful concoction made from water, honey, and yeast, holds the title of the oldest known alcoholic beverage in history. Dating back thousands of years, its origins can be traced to cultures around the globe, from ancient China to Europe and Africa. Picture ancient civilizations celebrating harvests or rituals with this sweet, bubbly drink. It's a reminder of how people have enjoyed fermentation for ages. The process of making mead is surprisingly simple. Mix honey with water, add yeast, and let nature do its magic. The result? A beverage that can range from dry to sweet, with flavors influenced by the types of honey and additional ingredients like fruits or spices that you choose to add. Mead has been rediscovered in modern times, with craft breweries creating unique twists on this ancient drink. So as you sip a glass of mead, you're not just enjoying a delicious beverage. You're tasting a part of human history that brings people together to celebrate good times. Ready to explore the world of mead further? Discover the shocking fate of Louis XIII's heart. During the tumultuous times of the French Revolution, many historical figures faced bizarre fates, but few can rival the saga of Louis XIV. As revolutionaries sought to erase the legacy of the long-reigning monarch, they destroyed much of his body, driven by an intense desire to dismantle royal remnants. However, not all was lost. The Archbishop of York preserved a piece of Louis XIV's mummified heart, a curious act highlighting the complexities of loyalty in turbulent times. This tiny relic didn't just sit in obscurity, it was eventually consumed by the Dean of Westminster, who perhaps viewed it as a symbol of power or simply a strange conversation starter. This odd twist of history raises fascinating questions about how we remember and honor figures from the past. How does a heart, mummified and preserved, find its way into unexpected places? Did you know Guam's battle had no fatalities? The Battle of Guam in 1944 is often remembered not just for its strategic importance during World War II, but also for its remarkably low level of violence. Unlike many other fierce confrontations in the war, this battle concluded with no fatalities, making it one of the least violent battles in history. Taking place between July 21 and August 10th, American forces aimed to reclaim Guam from Japanese control, which they had lost in 1941. The U.S. military's careful planning and effective execution allowed them to secure a key victory with minimal bloodshed. The success at Guam played a crucial role in strengthening American positions in the Pacific. It provided a base for further operations against Japan and showcased a different side to military strategy, where overwhelming force was not the only path to victory. The battle's peaceful conclusion highlights the potential for conflict resolution without loss of life, a lesson that resonates even today. How can we apply these lessons to modern conflicts? This might surprise you. Tongue prints could identify you. Just like fingerprints, each human tongue has a unique pattern of ridges, bumps, and grooves that makes it distinct. Your tongue's surface remains consistent throughout your life, thanks to genetic factors. Researchers are investigating the potential of using tongue prints in biometric security systems, considering them a reliable alternative to traditional methods. Since it's much harder to forge a tongue print compared to a fingerprint, they could offer enhanced security for personal identification. While we haven't seen widespread implementation of this technology yet, the idea is fascinating. Imagine stepping up to a device that scans your tongue as a quick way to prove who you are. As science continues to advance, tongue prints could become a common form of biometric verification in the future. Are you ready to embrace this new frontier in security? Did you know coffee can hydrate you too? Surprisingly, drinking coffee does not lead to dehydration as many people believe, although you might find yourself making more trips to the bathroom after that cup of joe. Studies show that moderate coffee consumption actually does not increase the risk of dehydration. In fact, coffee can be a part of your daily fluid intake. The key is moderation. For most people, enjoying a few cups a day provides hydration benefits without negative effects. Caffeine, the stimulant in coffee, is a mild diuretic, which means it can increase urination. However, this effect is offset by the water content in the beverage itself. So whether you're savoring a warm mug in the morning or sipping an iced latte in the afternoon, you can feel good knowing that your favorite brew is contributing to your daily hydration. Next time someone claims coffee dries you out, you can confidently share the facts. Isn't it great to know that your morning ritual is not just a treat, but also good for staying hydrated? Let's uncover the truth about sending flowers to help the earth. People around the world are taking action against environmental challenges by sending thousands of flowers as a symbol of hope and restoration. This trend reflects a growing awareness of our planet's health and the role we can play in it. When these flowers are planted, they not only beautify the land, but also support local ecosystems, attracting essential pollinators like bees and butterflies. Additionally, flowers can help combat soil erosion and improve air quality, making our surroundings healthier. This grassroots movement fosters community spirit and encourages individuals to show care for their environment. As more people get involved, we see a ripple effect, inspiring even more efforts in environmental restoration. So the next time you think about flowers, remember they're not just for giving, they're also a powerful tool in healing our planet. What flowers will you send to make a difference? Guess what really drives grapes to explode in microwaves? It turns out that microwaving grapes can create some explosive results, and it's all thanks to their unique makeup. When you pop grapes in a microwave, the moisture inside them heats up quickly, which generates steam. This steam builds up pressure until it bursts through the skin, leading to a mini explosion. But that's not all. Grapes are small and have a shape that can actually lead to the formation of plasma. As the microwaves interact with these tiny fruits, they can generate sparks that dance around, resembling little flashes of lightning. This striking phenomenon has caught the attention of scientists interested in microwave energy and plasma physics. However, don't get too curious. Microwaving grapes is risky. It can damage your appliance and even pose a fire hazard. So the next time you consider tossing a grape in the microwave, remember the potential for a spectacular but dangerous science show. Ever thought about why eagle feathers are so special? Only members of federally recognized Native American tribes can legally possess or collect eagle feathers, making these striking symbols of freedom and spirituality highly protected. This law stems from a deep respect for the eagle in Native American cultures, where these magnificent birds represent strength, wisdom, and a connection to the divine. The bald eagle, in particular, is revered and federally protected under the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, which prohibits non-members from handling its feathers. For tribal members, collecting these feathers is a sacred practice that holds cultural significances, often used in ceremonies, regalia, and rituals. Violating this law can lead to hefty fines or even jail time, emphasizing the importance of preserving the spiritual and cultural heritage tied to these majestic creatures. So next time you see an eagle feather, remember the rich traditions and legal protections that make it so much more than just a beautiful object. Believe it or not, chairphobia is real. This is the name for an irrational fear of being happy. Imagine feeling anxious or scared when good things happen, like celebrating a promotion or enjoying a sunny day. It might sound strange, but people with chairphobia often believe that feeling joy can lead to unexpected negative consequences, such as loss or tragedy. This fear can stem from past experiences or a deep-seated belief that happiness invites bad luck. Chairphobia can also make everyday experiences challenging, impacting relationships and overall well-being. Understandably, those who suffer from it might avoid joyful activities altogether. Therapy and understanding from loved ones can help individuals face their fears and learn to embrace happiness again. So if you know someone who seems to shy away from joy, they might just be grappling with this unusual fear. How can we better support those struggling with happiness? Can a robot really shoot a basketball from half court? Toyota's Q6 robot is making waves in the world of sports by showcasing a remarkable ability to sink shots from this challenging distance with incredible accuracy. Utilizing advanced artificial intelligence, the Q6 has been programmed to analyze the basketball court and calculate the perfect angle and force needed for each shot. Imagine a robot calmly standing at the half-court line, visualizing the basket, and effortlessly nailing each shot. This impressive feat not only demonstrates the potential of AI in sports, but also opens the door to exciting possibilities for training athletes. With technology like this, we can explore how robots can assist players in perfecting their skills, making practices even more effective. The convergence of sports and robotics raises fascinating questions about the future of competition and training. How will human athletes respond to these high-tech challengers? Guess what really drives black rhino recovery? The population of black rhinos, once teetering on the edge of extinction, has seen a remarkable rise from 4,145 in 2012 to about 6,121 today. This incredible turnaround is largely thanks to dedicated conservation efforts and stronger law enforcement measures against poaching. Organizations and governments have banded together, implementing anti-poaching patrols, breeding programs, and habitat restoration projects. These initiatives not only help protect the rhinos, but also promote awareness about their plight. Community involvement plays a huge role too. Educating local populations about the importance of biodiversity and the value of wildlife has helped foster a sense of responsibility toward these majestic animals. With continued effort and support, there is hope that the black rhino population can stabilize and grow even further, reminding us of the power of teamwork in conservation. You might be shocked to learn that sneezes can fracture bones. Sneezing seems harmless, right? However, for individuals with weakened vertebrae due to conditions like osteoporosis or spinal abnormalities, A forceful sneeze can actually lead to fractures. This is because the muscle contractions occurring during a sneeze create pressures that exceed 100 pounds per square inch, PSI, which can exert significant strain on fragile areas of the spine. Though such injuries are quite rare, they highlight a crucial point. Maintaining bone density is vital for everyone, especially those at risk for spinal injuries. Regular exercise, a balanced diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, and other healthy lifestyle choices can help protect your bones. Additionally, adopting protective postures during unexpected reflexive actions, like sneezing or coughing, may further reduce injury risks. It's always wise to be mindful of our bodies and take precautions, especially if we have any existing bone health issues. So the next time you feel a sneeze coming on, remember, it could be more than just a simple reflex. Let's uncover the truth about starfish eyes. Did you know that starfish, those fascinating creatures of the ocean, actually have a unique way of seeing the world? Each of their arms has an eye at the very tip, which allows them to sense light and movement. This means that while most animals have eyes situated on their heads, starfish defy the norm with their 5 or more eyeballs distributed across their arms. Although these eyes are not as advanced as ours, they help these marine wonders navigate their environment. By detecting shadows and changes in light, starfish can find food, escape predators, or even track down mates. Despite their slow movement, these eyes play a crucial role in their survival. Isn't it amazing how adaptation can lead to such creative solutions in nature? Imagine exploring the ocean floor from the perspective of a starfish with its unique way of looking at the world. Discover San Marino's unique travel challenge. This tiny landlocked microstate is nestled within Italy, yet it doesn't have its own airport. San Marino faces a unique hurdle due to its rugged, mountainous terrain, which makes building an airport quite tricky. Because of this, both residents and visitors must rely on nearby Federico Fellini International Airport in Rimini, just about 13 miles away. Picture this. You're in one of Europe's oldest republics, surrounded by stunning hills and medieval architecture, but a bit of planning is necessary for your travel. Most visitors tend to enjoy the scenic drive to Rimini, where they can catch flights to various destinations. While it might be inconvenient, it adds a sense of adventure to your trip. Have you ever explored a place that required a little extra effort to reach? Ever thought about why food allergies are increasing? Food allergies now affect around 1 in 13 children in the United States, which means about 8% of kids have to navigate life with potential allergic reactions. That's a significant number, especially when you consider that around 4% of adults also deal with these issues. Common culprits include peanuts, tree nuts, shellfish, milk, and eggs. It's puzzling because, despite the rise in cases, scientists still don't fully understand the reasons behind it. Some theories suggest that changes in diet, lack of early exposure to allergens, and even excessive hygiene might play a role in this increase. For families, managing food allergies can mean learning to read labels meticulously and being cautious about what children eat, especially when dining out or at school. As awareness grows, so does the need for better resources and support for those affected. With so many children living with these allergies, it raises important questions about safety, education, and how society can accommodate these conditions. Guess what really drives the world of drag? The term drag, closely linked with the vibrant culture of drag queens today, has fascinating theatrical roots. In the early days of theater, men often took on female roles, and to create a convincing portrayal, they wore long dresses. These dresses would literally drag along the stage, giving rise to the term we know now. This practice was not just about cross-dressing, it was a way to explore and express gender in a creative environment. Over time, as theatrical productions evolved, so did the style and presentation of drag performances, leading to the bold and colorful spectacles we see today. Drag queens have transformed this art form into a celebration of diversity, creativity, and self-expression. Today, drag is more than just performance. It's a powerful statement about identity and acceptance. With shows like RuPaul's Drag Race gaining massive popularity, drag has burst into mainstream culture, inviting everyone to embrace their unique styles and personalities. Who knew a term from the theater could have such a profound impact? Discover the dazzling marigold ring with 1,260 diamonds. This incredible piece of jewelry holds the world record for the most diamonds in a single ring. Crafted with painstaking precision, the ring took nearly 3 years to complete, showcasing the skill and dedication of the artisans involved. Weighing in at 5.8 ounces, it sparkles with a breathtaking array of diamonds, each meticulously set to enhance its beauty. Imagine the time and effort that went into choosing the perfect stones and designing such an elaborate piece. The marigold ring isn't just a testament to craftsmanship, it's also a celebration of creativity and artistry in the field of jewelry making. Whether you consider yourself a diamond lover or just appreciate beautiful things, this record-breaking ring is sure to impress. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can hold such immense value in artistry? Can you imagine how deep the ocean really is? The average depth of the ocean measures about 2.3 miles, which is astonishing when you think about it. To put that into perspective, if you could stack 37 rifle towers on top of each other, they would barely reach the surface. That depth is even greater than the height of Mount Everest, which stands at about 5.5 miles above sea level. Much of our ocean remains unexplored, hiding countless mysteries and unique creatures. It's estimated that over 80% of the ocean is still uncharted and teeming with life, from the smallest plankton to the gigantic blue whale. Scientists and explorers around the world are dedicated to uncovering the secrets of these deep, dark waters. With advancements in technology, we're slowly piecing together the incredible stories that lie beneath the waves. Just think about what we might discover next. Here's something incredible about tsunamis in Alaska. The largest tsunami ever recorded happened in Lituya Bay in 1958, and it was absolutely astonishing, measuring a jaw-dropping 1,720 feet high. How did such a gigantic wave form? It all started when a massive earthquake triggered a rock slide into the bay, sending an enormous amount of water crashing down. This force created a wave that swept through the bay with tremendous power, uprooting trees like they were just flimsy blades of grass and washing away soil in its path. The impact was so intense that it altered the landscape forever, showcasing the raw power of nature. Luckily, Lituya Bay was remote at the time, and there were not many people around to witness this colossal event. Still, the lesson learned from this natural disaster reminds us of the potential danger of tsunamis and the importance of understanding these incredible, yet sometimes terrifying, ocean phenomena. Let's uncover the truth about Australia's Olympic gold medal. In 2002, something remarkable happened during the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City. Australian skater Stephen Bradbury made history by winning Australia's very first gold medal in the Winter Games. This wasn't just any victory, it was a nail-biting finish that shocked and delighted fans around the world. As all the other competitors raced ahead in the final lap of the 1,000-meter short track event, a dramatic crash occurred right near the finish line. Bradbury, having skated in a cautious manner, had the incredible luck to avoid the pileup. He cruised through the chaos and crossed the line first, earning gold against all odds. His stunning win taught everyone that sometimes a little bit of luck and the ability to stay calm under pressure can lead to extraordinary achievements. Who knew an unforgettable Olympic moment could come from an unexpected turn in the race? Discover how Python was inspired by Monty Python. In 1991, a brilliant Dutch programmer named Guido van Rossum introduced the Python programming language to the world. But what makes Python truly unique is its name, which pays homage to the beloved British comedy series Monty Python's Flying Circus. Van Rossum aimed to create a language that was fun and easy to use, much like the humor of the show. Python quickly gained popularity among developers thanks to its simplicity and readability, which allow beginners and experts alike to write clear and efficient code. Today, Python is used in various fields, from web development to data science and artificial intelligence. With a vibrant community and countless resources available, it continues to grow and evolve. Isn't it fascinating how a comedy show helped shape such an essential programming tool? Did you know spiders are always nearby? It might surprise you to learn that no matter where you are, you're never more than 10 feet away from a spider. These incredible creatures are everywhere, lurking in corners and crevices, often out of sight. With around 40,000 known species, spiders can be found in almost every habitat on Earth, from forests to deserts to your very own home. They play a crucial role in our ecosystem by controlling insect populations, making them nature's pest controllers. Most spiders are harmless and beneficial, even if some can send a shiver down your spine. Interestingly, you might not even see them because many keep to dark or concealed areas. Their ability to remain hidden allows them to catch prey effectively. So next time you feel a little tickle or spot a web in the corner, remember that these fascinating creatures are all around us, quietly going about their business. How cool is it to think about all the spiders living close by, even if we can't see them? What if I told you Lincoln planned for loss? In 1864, President Abraham Lincoln faced a tough re-election campaign amidst the turmoil of the Civil War. With his approval ratings dropping and the Union's fortunes looking bleak, he genuinely believed he might lose to his opponent. In a remarkable move, Lincoln urged the renowned abolitionist Frederick Douglass to mobilize efforts to free as many enslaved individuals as possible in the southern states before the new president took office. This was not just a tactical gesture. It showed Lincoln's deep commitment to ending slavery and cementing his legacy. He wanted to ensure that, regardless of the election outcome, the transformation of American society towards freedom continued unabated. Douglass responded passionately, rallying others to the cause, showcasing how determined leaders can spark significant change even in desperate times. Lincoln's foresight and Douglass's activism created a powerful momentum towards human rights. Here's a wild fact about the British Army's Gorkha unit. It's one of the toughest recruitment processes out there. Every year, around 28,000 applicants try to join this elite team, but only about 230 make the cut. Recruitment takes place specifically in Nepalese villages, where the tradition and physical challenges are closely tied to the area's rugged landscape. One of the most demanding tests is a grueling 2-mile race that requires candidates to climb a steep hill while carrying a basket filled with 35 kilograms of rocks. This isn't just about speed, it's a test of strength, endurance, and determination. The Gorkha unit, known for its specialized mountain warfare skills, seeks individuals who can withstand extreme physical challenges. Successfully completing this race puts them on the path to becoming part of a legendary unit that operates in some of the most demanding environments around the globe. What if I told you about a water level mystery? In 1963, a noteworthy assessment took place in the Mata area, focusing on its water level efficiency. Scientists and engineers set out to explore how well the region managed its water resources. They aimed to determine the effectiveness of local systems in controlling water flow, a critical concern, especially in agricultural areas where irrigation plays a vital role in crop yields. The findings from this assessment were significant as they provided insights into water management practices that could enhance productivity and address challenges posed by drought or flooding. Understanding these water levels not only helped farmers optimize their irrigation techniques, but also allowed local governments to plan better for future water needs. Even today, the lessons learned in 1963 continue to influence modern water management strategies. Isn't it fascinating how past assessments can shape our water use today? You won't believe this about the first stock market. In 1602, the Dutch East India Company established the very first stock market, changing how people trade forever. This groundbreaking idea not only opened avenues for investment, but also set the stage for modern economics. As investors jumped into the game, the chase for quick profits led to the infamous tulip mania of the 1630s. At that time, tulip bulb prices skyrocketed, with some bulbs fetching the same price as a house. Unfortunately, when the tulip bubble burst, many investors faced financial ruin, illustrating the risky nature of speculative trading. The rise and fall of tulip prices serve as a crucial lesson in the world of finance, highlighting how excitement can fuel markets but also lead to instability. So the story of this early market isn't just about profits. It's a vivid reminder of the risks and rewards that come with investing.